what I'm going to do, I'll be sharing with us the screen. I'll be the first one to go. Harold Macharia, being a marketer, is passionate about this opportunity that we are in. So just allow me to share my screen in a short moment. Yeah, there we are. You let me know whether you can see my screen. Is it visible? Thank you so very much. I'm a marketer by profession, and I do this part-time, but I've seen great benefits in this. So it's something we're presenting to you, a formula that can work for you. So we as International Superstars team are here to take you through our mission, and our mission is to help individuals build their own businesses, realize financial freedom, travel the world, and enjoy a better lifestyle. So we start always by telling people what is very, very important in their lives. In this session, we are going to talk about three very important things, one of which is our health, our wealth, and lifestyle. But we're going to talk about health mostly when we talk about diet, and wealth about financial creation. So I'm going to start with health. And when we talk about health, we say that your health is your greatest wealth. When you lose health, you lose even wealth because you don't have a chance to create wealth. When you're talking about wealth, we copy from World Health Organization, and we have this wellness triangle. From the bottom of it, you can see we have physical exercises that help us to manage our weight, that we should do great deal. We also have whole grains, and whole grains, we should take the bigger portion of it in our meals. That is, we should emphasize on unrefined grains. When it comes to fruits and vegetables, we should take in a day at least 5 and as much as you can, differently colored fruits in a day. When it comes to protein, we minimize on red meat, that is animal proteins. We major on white meat and legumes, that is plant proteins. For fats and sugars, we should minimize as much as we can. If possible, we eliminate. Yeah. So if you are to take sugar in a day, we take just teaspoonfuls of sugar in a day and very little fat. But if you look at what we are doing today, we have actually inverted that. We have changed the whole dimensions. And if you see what our girl there is doing, she's eating of what she's supposed to eat less, she's eating more. And what she's supposed to eat more, she's eating less. And that is changing the whole thing from a health wellness triangle to a very unhealthy triangle. So as a result of that, we have seen the rise in chronic illnesses. It was predicted by the year 2020 that out of every 4 deaths, 3 of them will be coming from this kind of diseases. They are called lifestyle diseases or chronic illnesses. Heart disease, cancer, diabetes, stroke, respiratory diseases, obesity, arthritis, asthma, all those. And true to the fact is that today, if you just take statistics, you find that it is true that every single death today, it's from these diseases. It is time now to reverse the trend because we have hope in this one gentleman who was born with challenges of asthma. And the mother was recommended to use natural remedies. And at the age of 19, this guy gained his health. You can imagine somebody who is suffering from asthma each and every day. It's kind of, you're dying. But this man was able to recover his health at the age of 19, and he saw a very big dream in natural products. And that's how he started a company called Neolife Company in 1958 in the USA. In 1971, this company came to Africa through South Africa. And in 1996, we had it in Kenya. And today, for our guests who are here for the very, very first time, it is coming to you. It has spread to over 57 different countries in the world. Due to its very strong values, it has been able to stand the test of time. Values like absolute integrity. What we mean, what we say is what we mean, and what we say we mean is what we say. It values people as people are number one. People being on your side is what you value most. If you don't have people on your side, you actually don't have any business. And then we have products that work. Our products work because we have a scientific advisory board. And that advisory board ensures that the products are natural and scientifically researched. We have the top-notch scientists in the world, the likes of Dr. Otherfast, guys who are able to discover how to treat most of the challenging diseases that we have, cancer. And then we have an equal opportunity for all. Anybody can join this opportunity, whether you are runned or not, or even aged or young. As long as you have attained the age of 18 years old, you can get into this opportunity and succeed. Then you have a very long-range vision. A company that's been there for 66 years is going far. So the solution that we have for the dietary gaps that we have seen are here, and they're offered by our very able company through the Scientific Advisory Board. For physical exercises and weight management, you have to do it for yourself. But for the whole grains, we have a product called 3NN. 3NN is 3-in-1. It is made from whole grains, the rice, soya, and wheat. And it helps our cells to remain permeable and soft and able to take in the nutrients properly and remove waste properly. So you remain very vibrant and very young forever. Fruits and vegetables, we have carotenoid complex. It's an immune booster. This one boosts your immune system. If you take carotenoid for only 20 days, it will boost your immune system by 37%. Then we have proteins. We have the salmon oil plus. It's made from pure salmon fish. It helps to lubricate your joints, to work on your brains, to give you a bright memory, and also clear your circulatory system. You have a very clean circulatory system. And above all, it reduces inflammation in your system. If you take omega-3 salmon for only 8 weeks, it will reduce inflammation in your system by a percentage of 68%. And then we have multi for minerals and vitamins. And those 4 products are put in a sachet, and that is sachet of such are put in a box we call Provitality. So Provitality is our solution. With our inverted triangle, we now take Provitality, and our triangle will be on the right side up. So anybody is supposed, or everybody is supposed to take this product, whether sick or not. Especially those people who are not sick. Don't aspire to become sick. So you should prevent any sickness by all means. So try to bridge the gaps the much you can by using the Provitality. So we have other products. We have for weight management. We have the Neolife Shake. It helps to replace meals. We have the Neolife Tea, gives you energy throughout the day, so you don't lose your momentum even as you lose your weight. Then we have the herbal alternatives. They are there to help us balance our hormones. For ladies, we have one we call the feminine herbal, very nice for all matters regarding women. It also helps to reduce the risk of the hormonal cancers, like the cervical, breast, and all the other cancers that are hormonal related. And we have masculine herbal, which will work the same for men. And above all, it helps to prevent prostate cancer and prostate enlargement, and most of the other challenges that men might have. For those who have gas influx or the acidity in their digestive system, the problem in the digestive system, we have aloe vera juice, very, very nice for digestive issues. We have children nutrition, very nice for our kids. When they are growing up, they have so many challenges. When you get these vitamins for them and the supplements for them, they work very well and they reduce the challenges that we usually face with our young ones. The salmon oil also gives them a very good recognitive growth, and the Vita Squares are very good for vitamins and minerals. So your children will grow very, very healthy. If they cannot swallow, you give them the Requivite, they're able to compensate on that. So we have home care range, and this is very, very good for our homes. When we clean our environments, we live in a very healthy environment, we remain healthy for longer. If we let our environment to be dirty, the sicknesses will follow us. So we don't get sick anyhow. So let us clean up our environment, and we use natural products. We use economical and powerful products, yet they are very safe for us to use. They are also very versatile. You can use one for many jobs. Like the LDC, you can use it to clean anything in your home, even your fruits and vegetables, even bathing with it, brushing your teeth. You can use the LDC without fear because it's a natural product. Then we have Super 10 for stubborn stains. It will clean all those stains that are very, very stubborn in the house, greasy areas, your microwave, your oven, and all that. They will help a great deal. We have the likes of G1 Laundry. The G1 Laundry is very, very good because it's a 2-in-1. It actually gives you machine wash and hard wash. And for hard wash, it is a magical soap because you soak and rinse. We have so many other, even care for your disinfectant. I know the person who invited you to this meeting will take you through all the other products, that we have. We have the age-defying skincare products. For those of us who are in this core, I know most of us are looking for products that will make their skin grow and remain younger and look younger for longer. So don't hesitate to come and use these natural products. They are the best in the world, made by the best company in the world, and you cannot go wrong. They have no additives, they have no chemicals, they have nothing other than the natural formula that is used to rejuvenate our skin. We have farm care range. We have one we call Super Grow. Super Grow is a wonder product. It was researched and found to do wonders in our crops. It actually multiplies our yields by 3 times. If you use Super Grow with other inputs, it will actually increase your yield by 167%. That is tested and proven even by our own laboratories in Kenya. So we have so many other products, and I know somebody will take you through this because the person who invited you will be generous enough to do that. And when you use our products, you are guaranteed for results. So don't hesitate to try them. You can only actually talk about them when you have used them. You have all the confidence because what I'm saying is just a tip of what they can do. Now we turn to financial issues. This is where I know many people are eager to hear, because behind these products, there is a big, big opportunity. I have seen it myself. It has worked for me. Being a marketer and being in a big industry, motor vehicle industry, I've seen this change my financial trajectory. What do we talk when we talk about finance? That is, we talk about our ability to fulfill our financial needs. That is what we call financial freedom. Many people have forgotten about their dreams, but today we want you to live your best dream. The dream you had of driving that big machine, revive it today, because we have an opportunity to do that. But you have to ask yourself where you are in this cash flow quadrant. You have the employees and employed people, that is. On the left-hand side, we also have the type B of people or business owners, the big business builders, and we have the investors. For our employees, it is very tempting because you have something to put, to give money to every day, to pay your bills. But you cannot go beyond that. You actually cannot even dictate what you get at the end of the month. For self-employed people, we lack time freedom. We find that you cannot leave our jobs and create money. We have to be there for money to be generated. And at times we find it is not worth that business. But we have other people who have systems working for them, big business builders, and they become automatic investors. So we have called you here to show you how you can become a big business builder and an investor. Whereas you're still going to use very little money, because I know the challenge with many people is they will say that being a big business builder, you require a lot of money. Here we are going to show you how to become without using a lot of money. And how is that? When you use our strategy, that is Superstar Steam strategy, and the Neolife product, you join the Neolife family and become an entrepreneur. And by becoming an entrepreneur, you start to enjoy extra income. You find systems that are working for you. You are not coming to invent anything. The company has been there for 66 years. The products have been there, they are tested and they work. The systems are there and they work. The company has staff that works for you. Then we have the scientific advisory board that works for you. So yours is to come and start getting the benefits immediately. You start to earn residual income. People you don't even know, they continue buying in your name under you, and you become, you earn from that. You become your real boss. Now you're not tied by the business, but you can be able to go out and venture. And then you have very low risk. Yeah, you have a big business, but the entry is very, very, very low. So you have also support system. You're given digital office that is going to help you in marketing. You can do it through your mobile phone. You can do it through your app, any other app, and it helps you in training and everything else. You have incentives that you're given by the company through travels and cash bonuses. And then you have a very good community, a very transformative one that helps you to support and grow your business. When you join this family, you join for your own benefits, but not on your own. And then you're on a mission to end the trade of poor health and financial stress. What a wonderful opportunity. How do you join them? By just joining the company. We want you to join directly. There's no connection in between. There is no intermediate. And you pay a minimum fee of Kenya shillings 11,000, that is about 100 US dollars. And you start now to reap benefits. This money comes back to you in form of a kit. And that kit has several things: international license, you have literature material, you have website, you have the proprietary, and then you start to earn points. Points will come as a result of our diversity. We have different currencies. So for standardization, we have point value system. So on the proprietary, you are given for free, and then you are added points, and points is equal to money. So when you have 36 points, you have money in your account already. And then delivery is done for free in Kenya, wherever you are. So meaning that even that bag is yours. So what is your work after you join the company now? Because you now own the company as a partner. Your work is to do daily success habits to enable you to grow your business. What are the daily success habits that we do? One is to use the products. And by using the products, you earn points. Using the products is just by changing your purchase behavior. You stop buying out there, you buy in your shop, because we have those products that you go out buying out there. You now buy them from your shop. And then you start to share. What do you share? You share the products. When they are good for you, they are good for others. So share and you earn profits and you earn more points. Then you share the opportunity. And by sharing the opportunity, you increase on your points. And that is equal to money. The third thing that you do as a daily success habit is to train. When you train, you gain skills and personal development. And that one, we are going to hold your hand and show you. And when you start to grow, it will be automatic growth. When you start to do those success habits, you don't have any other option than to grow. And in 3 months, we want you to employ something we call Basic 3 model to become a director. This is how it works. When you start using the products and sharing the products, you start to accumulate points. When you accumulate points of about 500, we call you a manager. And a manager starts to earn automatically. You earn 2,500 in Kenya, that's about $25, and more. It will depend on the points that you do. You start to grow other people. Let's say you have put other people on board. The second month, you have about 3 people who have logged in into your system, and they are doing the same thing you did the first month, and they have become managers. If they become manager, you are not going to remain as a manager. You are going to be pushed up the ladder, and we call you a senior manager if your team has only 1,000 points. And as a senior manager, you earn a minimum of 5,000 Kenya shillings. That is about $50. But it can go all the way to 25,000 Kenya shillings. But that team, the way it is structured, will give you 2,000 points at the end of that month. So as at the end of the month, you're going to be called an executive manager, earning between 25,000 Kenya shillings to 50,000 Kenya shillings. That is between 250 to about 500 US dollars. There are many people looking for jobs to give them 50,000 Kenya shillings. They cannot find. They tarmac for months with no aid. But today I'm giving an opportunity that in only 2 months, you're going to take home 50,000 or more. And in the third month, if you qualify those 3 guys only, not more, only 3, and I know you'll be having so many other by the third month, you're going to qualify them to become senior managers. You are going to have at least 4,000 points in your team, and we'll call you a director. Rise begins at the director level because you start to enjoy local lifestyle, and at that point, you have earned between 50,000 to about 100,000 Kenya shillings. You start to earn a 6-figure income in only 3 months of being in this opportunity. Somebody maybe you were to enter with to that month, he went and just delayed and has been tarmacking. He'll be tarmacking for 3-4 months, whereas you're making 100,000, he's looking for a job to pay him 50,000 Kenya shillings. If you want to make more money, just graduate one person in your team to become a director. And it's easy. If you become, another one can become. So when you get one person in your team to become a director, we call you a Sapphire director or a world team member. A world team member now start to travel the world, and they earn in excess of $1,000 every single month. If you have 3 directors in your team, we call you a Ruby director, and a Ruby director earns in excess of 2,000 US dollars in a single month. That is between 200,000 to about 500,000 Kenya shillings. And if you have 6 directors in your team, we are going to call you a president team member, prestigious level, very high level, treated at a world-class level. And you earn in excess of $5,000, all the way to about $10,000 plus. And when you do these simple steps, money is guaranteed for you because we have seen it work for ourselves. It can still work for you. But it will just take a step of faith to get to that, because God presents opportunity to us each and every day. What is our role? Our role is just the way I know most of us here are Christian. And we remember the story of the Israelites when they were crossing the river Jordan. It was flooded. They didn't have the reason to bear it. But God said, go to the other side. That is where your opportunity is. It is until they were to step on the water, that is when the water parted. Even you, as our guest today, you might be hearing very good news tonight. But until you register and become a distributor, you'll not benefit from it. At this point, I want to bring in someone who has mentored us and grown us to be the people we are. She actually is the founder of the International Superstars team. And this is none other than Pearose Cherotich. If you can hear me, just come in and share some few tips on how we are going to succeed. Thank you so very much. If you can hear me, just take it away.
Wow, wow. Thank you. Thank you so much, Haron. Thank you for welcoming me, and thank you for that great presentation that you have been able to do. That was short and sweet, and of course, very clear, and I'm very sure the guests who are on this call tonight have been able to understand. I wish I had that presentation 14 years ago. So good evening, everyone. Happy Easter weekend. I hope you are doing very well and having yourselves a great time. Wherever you are, I've seen we have people from all over the world, and I'm so proud to say that our International Superstars team now has spanned to over 26 countries. What a joy. So thank you so much. My name is Pearose Cherotich, as you have heard. Pearose is a teacher by profession. I'm a teacher of physics and mathematics. And I thank God that today I am a retired teacher. I call myself a retired teacher. So I'm sharing my story with you so that you can be able to see how this opportunity can be able to transform lives. I am married and to Dr. Josephat Karaoke, and between us, we are blessed with 4 children between the ages of 15 and 9. We really thank God for that. And this opportunity found me while I was teaching, and my husband was lecturing in the university, Catholic University of Eastern Africa here in Kenya. He was teaching computer science. So you can imagine 2 professionals without money, and I know some of you may be able to, also feel the same, because sometimes you can be a professional, but it doesn't mean that you are financially free. So on the 17th of July, 2010, almost 14 years now, we made this great opportunity. Personally, I was struggling. Both of us with my husband, we were struggling in terms of money. Our salary was never enough. I don't know how many of us work a job on this call and your salary is enough to carry you through the month. For us, it wasn't enough. It was really tough. And for me, myself as a person, I had a lot of dependence from my family where I'm born. And so it was really stressful because you try to budget for the money and it is not enough. So I actually had a lot of stress, and this stress led to me adding a lot of weight. I remember at the time I was weighing 124 kg. But I thank God because somebody went to a Neo Life meeting, or a meeting just like you have come tonight as a guest. And after leaving the meeting, he thought about me and said, I'm going to go to Pearose and share the opportunity with her. And that is why I normally tell people it's very important to be able to share the opportunity with as many people as possible that you meet along the way. So as I share my story, I believe somebody will be, encouraged, will be able also to share the same story with someone else where you are. So it began on the 17th of July, 2010, when my brother-in-law went to a Neo Life meeting. And therefore, after hearing that there are wonderful products, he decided to approach me. And so he came to my house and explained the business to me and my husband. At the time, we do not even have the money for joining. But of course, where there is a will, there is a way. And we decided after the presentation, I decided to join for health, and my husband decided to join for money. And you see what? As a husband and wife, you join as one partnership in the business. So if you are to pay 11,000, you are only paying the 2 of you 11,000. And so we were so excited that we were now in partnership doing a business that is also going to give us money. So we started on part-time. We decided that we are going to use our extra time to be able to make additional income through this business. And, it has been a wonderful 14 years, we've seen a lot of changes in our lives. We've actually been able to do so much with our lives and even, being able to impact many other people's lives. Yeah, so when we joined, we decided to start by using the products. So I started buying the products for my own use, my family, and even, my parents and everyone around me that I really wanted to help with the product. So we bought the products, and I remember the first time we bought products and we got a bonus. Imagine you buy something and you get a bonus for the same. I was so shocked. So we got a bonus of about $20, which is 2002 Kenya shillings at the time. And we were so excited with my husband because we knew if we did what they were telling us to do, because they were telling us to do very simple things, just use the product, share the products, and share the opportunity. So already the products were working. Within 2 weeks, I was using G1 laundry to wash my clothes. I would just soak and come and rinse. Within 2 weeks, I was feeling very different after using Pro Vitality. That is the first product that you are given when you join the opportunity. So I was really excited now telling everyone about the products. And in the second month, we got actually a colleague of mine joining the business. And I remember we got a bonus of 5,252 the following month. And that is about $50 for those who are not in Kenya. And we were so excited because you can imagine an increment of $30 in one given month. And it is because you are sharing the products and the opportunity with other people. We were excited, and yet it was also part-time. You can imagine. We were in our full-time jobs, and therefore over the weekend, we would meet people and share the opportunity with them. So that is how we started. And I can tell you in 3 months, we were able to grow all the way to director. And I say this with confidence because imagine only spending very little time. And at the end of the 3 months, we were called directors. And once you become a director, that is where life starts in this opportunity. I remember the bonus I earned was more than my net salary. And you can imagine having spent about 8 hours every day, Monday to Friday, going to work. But for 7 years, actually. But for this business, in 3 months of doing it part-time, we were earning more than my net salary. I was so excited, and I decided to be very serious with the business, talk with more people, do the basics more and more. And as I did the basics, the products were working on me. And so I became a product of the product. My family members became a product of the product. And so we would really be very confident telling other people about the business. Now we decided to go professional with my husband, do this business professionally, seriously now, because we already saw a big future in the business. And within 7 months, because we were told, as you are a director, once you build another person to be a director under you, you are going to step up to a position called World Team Member. And that is where Aaron was talking about Sapphire Director. And these are World Team members because they start traveling around the world. So in 7 months, we were able to help one person in our team to be a director. And ourselves, we rose to Sapphire Director. That very month, we became Sapphire Directors, me and my husband. We were so excited because we knew now our lifestyle is starting, because that is where life starts. Actually, it starts at director, you get the local lifestyle. But when you become a Sapphire Director, they come in with international lifestyle where you travel out of this country, out of Kenya, to go out and, enjoy life around the world. And the beauty is that you don't do that alone. You do it with your partner. So because me and my husband, we are registered as partners, we started even now seeing the lifestyle. And money also came, because I remember when we became Sapphire Directors, our bonus was 60,446 Kenya shillings. That is about $600. Can you imagine? Something you have been putting in very minute time, small amount of time every day to do. And it gave me 3 times my net salary. As a wise person, I decided to go full time into this business. And since then, that is March 2011, I have been doing this business full-time. I went to the TSC, Teacher Service Commission of Kenya. I wrote a resignation letter, and I decided I'm going to do this business full-time. And I cannot regret my decision for doing that, because I knew when I'm working a job, I will be making someone else achieve their dream, whether it's the government or your employer. So I decided I want to do this business. After all, in the business, I'm going to be teaching people. I'll be training. Once a teacher, always a teacher. So it's really exciting. And of course, now with that, I was able to get more time to do the business and even to take care of my children or my family. My husband remained at work. Me, I started doing full-time. So I started even going out of Nairobi. We were only doing business in Nairobi when we became Sapphire directors and before then. But now we started moving out, going to places, going to talk to people about this wonderful opportunity. And I remember 5 months down the line, after resigning my job, that is when we were 1 year in the business, we became One Ruby directors. Wow. I will never forget, One Ruby director. This meant that we were going to travel to South Africa for what we call a Ruby orientation. And it was so exciting, guys. And you know what? When we became One Ruby directors, we started earning 6-figure income every month, over 100,000 Kenya shillings, over $1,000 on a monthly basis. And this is only bonus. I was not counting the amount of profit I was getting by sharing the products with other people. And this is because our guests, Neolife does not sell products to non-members. So if you are not a member, you cannot be sold products. So I decided I'm going to sell to those who don't want to join. So I was making profit every other day. And therefore, for the daily expenses in the house, I would use my profits. And therefore, we saved the bonus that we were earning. And within a very short time, we drove ourselves our first car. We bought our first car through this wonderful opportunity of Neolife. Guess what? Josephat had taught for many years in the university. I had actually taught for 7 years in high school, but we never even had a bicycle. So I really thank God for this great opportunity, because after only 1 year of doing the business, we were able to secure our first car. 2 years, we already knew the formula. And the formula is this: help other people, help more people, empower more people to just grow like you. So we empowered more directors. In a matter of 2 years, we had 4 directors, which gave us the opportunity to be called 2 Ruby directors. And I remember as 2 Ruby directors, we were earning way above 200,000 every month. Can you imagine? Only in 2 years, meaning we could be able to do so much with ourselves. And of course, we started doing big things. The first thing we did is that we bought a plot somewhere here in Nairobi. We built our house, and we shifted from renting a house to living in our own home. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that progress? And I was so impressed, because you can imagine every month paying rent. And now we are here through a business that just came by way of luck. We are here in our own home. I really thank God, because this opportunity made it possible for that to happen. And as such, we were so motivated to work the business more and more. Guys, our guests, we went through the ranks. We went to 3 Ruby directors, still within 2 years. And at 2 years and 11 months, to be precise, June 2013, guess what? We stepped up to president team level. And you guys, being a president in Neolife is something else. The treatment alone is something else. The money is also a lot, because as a president team member, every month you're going to earn 500,000 plus. That is $5,000 for those who are not in Kenya every given month. Look at that. Imagine if you earned yourself, and this is what we call residual income. Look at what Haron has been telling us. He said that through this business, you are able to create residual income. Why? Because you are investing in people. And that is what we did with my husband. So in 2 years and 11 months, we were already president team members. And this allowed us to be able to, do so much for ourselves, because that month that we became president team members, we had empowered 8 people to be directors under us. It was such an exciting time because we got a bonus of a whooping 762,452 Kenya shillings. Can you imagine? And you see, for a teacher, for you to earn 700,000, I don't know, you will have taken a huge loan where you need a lot of guarantors. But here is a business whereby you are helping people to be able to earn money every given month, to be able to earn their health back, to be able to prevent lifestyle diseases. That is the beauty of this business. And so when we joined the business on 17th of July 2010, that is when the International Superstars team was born, because we are the founders together with my husband. And in our team, we say that we work as professionals. This is not a business whereby you come and you start hawking the products. No, we do the business professionally. If you are going to give yourself time to grow the business, we say that when you join this kind of opportunity, you are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Why? Because we come in, we support you, we hold your hand, we work with you until you reach the level that you want. If you want to be a president, nobody can stop you, because we are there as a team. We've been there as president team members, and we are going to support you. So for our guests who are on this call tonight, I'm really excited that you joined us to be able to learn. But after you learn, please take action, because this is the kind of opportunity that is going to change your life totally. For the last 14 years, we've been able to achieve so much. Of course, the health has been wonderful. Our parents are living a healthy life. Our children now are going to the best schools. They are getting quality education courtesy of this business. Today, we have 2 homes in Nairobi. Personally, me, I've been able to build my parents a beautiful home. My parents, where I was born, I was born in a grass-thatched house, but today I've been able to change the story of my home. Can you imagine what this business can do for you? So I was able to build my parents a beautiful 3-bedroom house, fully furnished, everything, and we did a very nice celebration. And I thank God for that. My parents blessed me to death because of doing that. We are now driving ourselves, not just cars anymore, but now we drive machines. How about that, our guests? So I'm really excited, and guess what? We have a group of, leaders in our team. I'm not the only one. I have so many leaders. Our leaders are wonderful. We work together as a team. We help you. You come in, you don't know anything. And the beauty is that this is an equal opportunity for all. You don't have, like me, when I joined, I was told Pearose. Now, the knowledge that you have as a teacher, forget about it. Sit down and be taught. And guess what? I decided to be teachable because I wanted to achieve what I wanted to achieve. Of course, my dreams have kept growing. I want even to empower more people. Guess what? Our International Superstars team, as I said, we are now in over 26 countries. But guess what? We've been able to amass a huge group of over 30,000 distributors in our business. How possible is that out there? I don't know. But in this business and in our International Superstars team, let me tell you, our guests, by joining, being part of this team, through whoever has invited you here, you are in the best team. Simply because our team has been actually named the position 1. We have been ranked over the years in helping people. And this is because when you come, we get you into a system of training, a system of how you're going to be presenting the business to other people, a system of how we are going to support you as a team to be able to achieve your dreams. Something else I've been able to achieve through this business is the personal development. You know, as a teacher, I didn't know, I knew nothing. I just had crammed everything about physics and mathematics. I would enter in a class, I would teach and come back. So I was not growing myself. But through this business, I've been able to grow. Remember, people skills is the best skill set that you can have in this world. It's actually the highest paid skill set. And because we've been dealing with so many people, I can tell you, my kind of personal development I've been able to engage in, including the books that I've been able to read because of this business, and the people I've been able to interact. Wow, it is so great. And you know what? When you join the International Superstars team, we are going to push you to success. And this is the kind of people that you want to be around because you want to succeed, you know? Now, our business is in so many countries. I've seen some of our leaders here on this call from Zambia. You know, where would we have gotten to know each other as a school teacher? We have world team members even in the USA. Where would I have met these people? Courtesy of the website that this company is able to give you. Guess what? You can build your business even beyond the boundaries of where you are, you know? Now, coming into lifestyle, I can see we have someone from Ethiopia. We are going to support you. We will come there even to your country and support you, you know? Now, there is also the bit of lifestyle that you earn through this wonderful opportunity. As you grow the levels in this business, let me tell you something. You are going to travel the world. My job description never had anything, even an exchange program between Kenya and Uganda. It's not there. So how would I have gone to any other country? But guess what? Courtesy of joining this wonderful opportunity, guess what? I've been able to travel the world. Teachers in my country don't travel to do what? So when we grew to director, we were given local lifestyle, meaning we would just go to 5-star hotels here in Nairobi, you know, and it was so exciting, you know. As a teacher, I could not afford to enter in a 5-star hotel. Even a cup of tea would take away all my salary. But now, courtesy of New Life, after becoming director, every month we used to be treated to a 5-star hotel dinner. And when we became Sapphire directors, we were invited to go to Cape Town in South Africa. And we were so excited with my husband. That was the first time that I got into a flight. Can you imagine? That is the first time I got myself a passport. And I know there is someone on this call, you may not even be having a passport. There is also someone who could be having a passport, but you are not using it. So I would encourage you to be part of our team because we travel every year. So when we became Sapphire directors, we were told with Josephat that you are going to be traveling every year out of Kenya for vacation to go and enjoy lifestyle. And when we travel, we are meeting even president team members from other countries, Sapphire directors, Ruby directors, and guess what? As we met these successful people, our mindset was changing. So I remember we went to Cape Town, South Africa the first time, and it was so exciting. We met great people. After that, we became Ruby directors, and we were invited to Santon Sun, South Africa. Wow, that is a gold-coated hotel, and I was so excited. That was the first time I also entered such place. And I'm so excited because after that, we were invited also to the Palace of the Lost City in South Africa. You know, we were able also, when we became two Ruby directors, we were treated to a vacation in Hong Kong, in China. Wow, it was so exciting. We've been to Zambia, Victoria Falls. We've been to Mauritius, actually twice already. We've been to Dubai like 4 times. We've been to Abu Dhabi twice. And most of these events, as we go with our team members. What a joy. Not just to travel alone, but to travel with your team members. And the climax of it all was in 2018. In 2018, Neolife International was celebrating 60 years of being in business. And guess what? Josephat and myself, we were invited to Mexico, Los Cabos. That is a 22 hours flight from Nairobi. Wow, that was the climax of it. And we went to Los Cabos. And that is a place where the Hollywood stars build their homes. Can you imagine the interaction that we had there? And meeting with all the president's team members from all over the world. It was such an exciting time. And even meeting the founder, Jerry Brasfield, together with the wife, you know, and we were so excited. And there is so much more, by the way. Those are just the few places I can be able to mention, like South Africa. We've been there 14 times now, courtesy of this wonderful opportunity. And in all these places we are going, the company pays everything. Isn't that exciting? A company that is appreciating you, a company that is, you know, saying thank you for what you're doing. It is so exciting. And now, guys, can you imagine on 11th of May this year, in a month's time and some days, we will not be in our country. We'll be flying again to Mauritius, courtesy of Neolife. All expenses paid for by Neolife. A full week of proper treat, king like a king and a queen. And I tell you, this is the best. And of course, for our guests, it is the best time for you to join. And something else is that after 5 years working the business, and of course 3 years being president team members, my husband was also able to retire his job of teaching in the university. So today we are both parents of 4 children. We do this business full time. What does that mean? When you come in, we are very available for you. We are going to guide you, and we will make sure we go places together, and we are going to grow as a team. So if you are a guest, just know this. We have a vision as the Superstars team. And our vision is that in the next 5 years, we want to be the single biggest movement changing people's lives. We want to produce top entrepreneurs globally and leave a legacy as a team. So will you be there? Will you be counted as part of the people whom this opportunity has been able to change? Your life is big, but I can only speak of our team because we have the best team in the whole of Neolife World. So tonight, I just want to tell our guests, this is the best place to be. This is the best opportunity that you can engage in. And the beauty is that it is so flexible that you can do it as you do your job. And of course, to our best team, the International Superstars team, we are so proud of you. We want to ensure that each one of you reaches the top. So, guys, for our guests, after this, kindly reach out to the person who invited you. Just give them a call, or you can text them and tell them, thank you for inviting me. Number 2, arrange on how you can be part of us, even if it means paying now. They say success loves speed. Success loves speed. So you have to move with speed because opportunities only knock once. Don't be passed by this wonderful opportunity. I'm happy I said yes on the 17th of July, 2010. So for our guests today, you are also starting to write your story. How will your story be? Will you still be complaining next year, the year after that, 2030, you will still be saying, I don't have money? This is the best opportunity. And it is the best because the starting fee is very small, only 11,000 Kenya shillings. And guess what? One day you will also tell your story, and you will say that evening of the 30th of March 2024, I said yes to this opportunity. And today my life is different. So thank you so much, great people. I'm so excited. Thank you for listening to me. And I believe we are going to meet again. For those who have not met physically, soon we are going to meet. And we are so excited to have you as International Superstars team. God bless you so much. If I can do it, I believe you can do it better. Thank you, and back to you, Harold.
Wow, wow, wow. Wonderful, wonderful. I don't need to add anything onto that because that has been so moving. I can see people like Purity from Zambia is moved. And I know after this, she's going to reach out to the person who invited her and actually join. I can see she's already in. She's saying, I'm ready to join. So don't be left behind. Let us move together. There are such opportunities, but you can only find it in Superstars team. The Neolife opportunity is open for us. So For our members also, let us continue doing what we are supposed to do each and every day to enable us to grow and reach to the top. So I don't have a lot to add, only to let you reach out to the person who invited you and help you join and become successful the way we have been taught by our one and only President Pearose Cherotich. So for us and from me, a good night and God bless you. Thank you so much.